second contestant, Fred Rubenfeld, bushwhacking, Fred Rubenfeld.
Bushwhacking. I don't know what it conjures up for you, but for me it means finding a trail that should have been there but wasn't there, making a trail that I want to go on but's not established, and going someplace I want to go. Not everybody agrees with bushwhacking in hiking. So we were hiking with a bunch of friends, and I warned them about this. We might be bushwhacked. And we get to the top of this mountain and see this ridge, and I know there's no trail, so we go down and start bushwhacking, which means you're getting scratched up, there's no trail, you're meandering. And a little ways down, I hear this friend of mine, Michael, goes, not a good friend. Hey, Fred, next time you have a hike, don't call me. What's wrong with this? It's great, we're bushwhacking. But he has shorts on, he's getting scratched up, and he's miserable. And from behind him, a little ways away, I hear the mellifluous voice of my wife going and saying, "Welcome to my world." Welcome to my world has become a catchphrase in our family. And if you've ever seen that old show, The Honeymooners, with Ralph and Alice Cramden, Alice has this deadpan look when Ralph comes up with a scheme to make money or not to visit his mother-in-law. She has this look like, where did you come from? You have no clue. You just fell to earth. And I get that look sometimes when I have some adventure, or once in a while a misadventure from my wife. We were kayaking, canoeing in Lake Powell last year. Beautiful trip. And we were kayaking up this side canyon, and I had read about a slot canyon to hike in. But I just read about it, no description. I just knew there was something up there. So we get out of the boats, and we start hiking, and all of a sudden we're really bushwhacking because we're scrambling over these boulders, getting through the stream bed, and Kathy, the elder of this group, and she's about this big, and she's a little bit nervous, Nellie. She asks, Fred, do you know where you're going? Do I know where I'm going? Just like a good Jewish boy, you answer a question with a question. How do you feel? How should I feel? Are you hungry? Do I look hungry? Would you like a bagel? Who wouldn't like a bagel? So growing up Jewish, those are questions. So in that mode, I said, I better ask Kathy a question. Kathy, what do you call a blind doe? Kathy, I have no idea. A blind doe, no idea where I'm going. I'm just making this up as I go along. A couple of miles further in this sandy, washy thing, we get to a fork, and I'm guessing it's a left fork. Fred, where are we? How do you know where to go? Kathy, what do you call a blind doe with no legs? Still no idea. Oh, she's getting madder and madder. It's great. I'm loving this. And as we go up, we get to the slot canyon, beautiful slot canyon, just wide enough for us to walk in, and there's some water blocking our way. Fred, how deep's that water? Kathy, what do you call a blind doe with no legs and no reproductive system? And right then and there, I'm thanking my kids for these nice puns. Kathy, still no effing idea. So I proceed through the water, and to me it's about, waist height. To her it's about chest height. And she comes through and she's doing fine. And we keep going up this beautiful slack canyon with these beautiful walls, and we get to a pour-off, sort of an ending to a slot, and it would be a waterfall if it was flooding. And she just asks, Fred, is this the end? Do we turn around? I said, Kathy, one more time. What do you call a blind doe with no legs, no reproductive system, and is an atheist? Still, no effing goddamn idea. I'm loving my kids for these jokes. I just love it. Just my 8th grade humor comes out in it. And Kathy just is dejected, but she's happy that we're turning around. And then, from the recesses of this canyon, in the shadows, drinking water, having a little gorp and snacks, I hear my sweet wife's mellifluous voice again. Welcome to my world.